Today at the shop we have this Chevy Suburban. I want to say it's a 2022, not 100% sure, but I'll double make sure once we are done with the whole install. Pretty much what we're going to do with this vehicle, we're going to add 2 subwoofers here in the back cargo area. It's going to have 2 Sundown woofers, 12-inch by the E-Series. It's going to be paired along with a Deaf Bonce 1500W machete amp, something fairly compact that doesn't take up too much space. Now, being that we're going to put some good woofers in this vehicle, we're not going to go with just a generic prefab box. We're actually going to make a custom box built, tuned to, I want to say, anywhere from 32 Hz to 35 Hz. I want to say the cubic feet of airspace that's going to be for both woofers is going to be around 4 or 5 cubic feet of airspace, which is going to be more than plenty enough for those 2 Sundown woofers. From there, we're going to install the amplifier for it. We're going to use an LC2iPro or LC2i for the high to low level converter, so that way we can still keep the factory radio but add the amperage up to this vehicle. Another thing too that we're going to do is a flush mount style a flush mount style bass knob. We're going to find a panel through the front area, probably around where the headlight switch is at, and then from there flush mount a bass knob so that way the customer has access to the bass level at any time, but yet something that kind of looks like it came built in with the vehicle. Now, one of the reasons why I'm not showing the inside of it, because we've already gone ahead and test fitted the box, so I don't want to spoil that ahead of time, and then the front of it I've already disassembled, or at least I have a general idea of where I'm going to put the bass knob. That's why I didn't unlock it and show you the interior of it, because I've already gone ahead and removed a couple trims here and there, and since yesterday trying to figure out where I'm going to mount everything and then go from there. But once we are done, we'll give you guys a demo, give you a quick rundown, and give you guys a final product and go from there. As stated before, these are the E-Series from Sundown. These are the ones that are rated at 500 watts RMS. Now, as far as on the amplifier, we did it inside of the storage bin that's underneath here. Right there's the brand, Deaf Bonce. It's from the machete line, is the 1500.1. Right there's its power wires, speaker wires. Nice clean install overall. And then inside here is the converter. So we ended up using the LC2iPro, so that way we can grab the signal that's coming out of the vehicle. Now this came equipped with Bose, so we ended up using the LC2i for both purposes, for both grabbing the signal for the amplifier that's underneath there, and to provide a bass knob as well. Since the LC2i comes with its own bass knob, we retrofitted it in an area where there was a blank. Pretty much the truck didn't come equipped with whatever switch was here or whatever option was from the factory, but right there we were able to flush mount it in conjunction with the LED light that the bass knob offers, so that would let you know if the system is turned on or not. And this is all while keeping the factory head unit. Now, more modern day vehicles, it's getting harder and harder to replace a stereo, or if you can, you do lose a lot of features, which not a whole lot of folks are too ideal with that idea of replacing the aftermarket, or replacing the factory stereo with an aftermarket. So that way it's a nice solution to use either like an LC2i if you're just doing the amp up, or if you're doing like a full system, then there's plenty of options. There's the LC5, LC6 or 7, or if not DSP option. There's plenty of options to choose from, but in this case the customer just wanted more bass, so that's what we ended up doing. We just added more bass, and in this case it was just more ideal to go with the LC2i. Now I'm gonna give you guys a quick demo as to the bass output of the system. Now, get granted, it won't sound the same as it would be in person, mainly because it's being recorded off of an iPhone, versus hearing it in person is two different types of bass. But at least this kind of gives you an idea as to the bass performance that now the customer has with the 2 woofers that we ended up installing.
got twins in the crib. I done bought so much water, this starting to spill. I work smarter, now harder, that shit get you killed. First you cut the brush, gotta make sure it's still put you one in the head, cause the lights in this field.
So there's the bass output of the system. Being that it's recording again on an iPhone, it won't sound the same as it would be in person. But definitely there's a whole lot of bass in this type of cabin without having to take up too much of the space in this vehicle. But if you would like something like this done to your vehicle, want to be louder, want something more with quality, we can get it done here at Hermanos Car Audio. Our address is 503 East Central Avenue in the city of Rayford. Our phone number is 910-782-0453. Let us know for your vehicle needs. We're here and happy to assist.
Everything getting except for what's mine. I don't know, but now I'm at the door. She screaming, go deeper. He tell her be quiet. I walk in, tell the bitch that she wet. Tell the nigga he moved and it's bound to go down. Tell them both to shut up and don't even make a sound. She said, but I said, shut the fuck up and lay down. Next person move, I'm in it off around.